Hello and welcome to Freedom News, the news you can use to help keep Canada free. Now, I know I normally do stories out of Canada. I have done at least one story before out of the United States. So this time, I'm taking the time to do a story out of the United Kingdom, one that is quite dear to my heart, as I myself have Asperger's syndrome, which is a form of autism. This concerns autistic kids and the transgender agenda. I'll read the headline here, and I will have the link to the story in the description. Authorities threaten to take autistic son from parents after they object to sex change. This is out of Leeds, United Kingdom, March 19th, 2019. It's from LifeSite News. UK authorities threatened to take an autistic teenage boy from his parents when they objected to doctors prescribing him hormones to facilitate him transitioning into a girl. Physicians at Leeds Tavistock Clinic, which is authorized by the National Health Service, their form of our universal health care, to deal with minors experiencing gender dysphoria, recommend that the boy be given puberty blockers to delay his physical development because he believed that he is female. Fearing the effects of the medications, his parents stopped taking him to the clinic after concluding that his decision to begin transitioning to female was related to his autism. According to the Daily Mail, once the boy informed school authorities that his parents had barred him from going ahead with his plans, a teacher told his parents that they should honor his wishes or he would be placed in foster care. Additionally, school authorities charged that the parents were emotionally abusive for refusing the so-called sex change for their son, reporting them to social services. 6 months later, social workers decided he could suffer significant harm by living with his parents and put him under a child protection plan. Once a family friend was placed in the home, authorities ended the protection plan. The mother told the Daily Mail that the ordeal nearly broke her family. She told the newspaper, "I'm absolutely devastated when I saw the report that social services wrote about us and saw the words emotional abuse. I just broke down," the mother said. She and her husband wanted their son to think about his actions, worrying that should he undergo a surgical sex change, he may eventually realize he had made a mistake. LifeSite News has reported in the past that minors have been placed in foster care in the UK when their parents refused to go along with their sex change therapy. Even while there has been an increase of minors demanding gender transitioning in both the United States and the UK, resistance to transgenderism may be growing. Let's hope it does continue to grow. Back to the story. Britain's Minister for Women and Equalities, Penny Mordaunt, asked for an inquiry last year into why there has been a 4,400% increase in girls being referred for transitioning services in the past decade. According to a report in the Financial Times, British officials were to examine the role of social media and the teaching of transgenderism in schools. Some members of parliament are concerned that hormones are offered too readily to children as young as 10 without understanding their reasons for questioning their biological sex. Parents are also stepping up to oppose the alarming trend. Fourth Wave Now is a website dedicated to discussing transgenderism and offering a forum for those who have transitioned out of transgenderism. According to the website, It was started by the mother of a teenage girl who suddenly announced she was a trans man after watching weeks of YouTube videos and accessing blogs advocating transgenderism. The girl eventually desisted from identifying as transgender, according to the site. This indoctrination that is going on in our schools around the world, and yes, even here in Canada. In British Columbia, they have SOGI 123, and that is also in at least pilot project mode, if not full-blown, through Alberta. Thank goodness Alberta has a provincial election coming up, and most likely the United Conservative Party will form government and hopefully get rid of this horrible plan. That this must be put a stop to completely. Now, normally here in Canada, education is at the jurisdiction of the provinces. However, I personally feel that there is most definitely room for Ottawa to get involved and put an end to this form of education in our schools. They most definitely have jurisdiction in any areas that are strictly federal. Currently, there is indoctrination on the CBC. Now, of course, the Conservatives plan to sell the CBC, and that is in itself wise. But we must do everything we can to put an end to this indoctrination of our children. This is outright disgusting. So, I hope you share this, and let's get the word out. This stuff should not be happening. And again, this also points to another problem with government-controlled healthcare. So that's what I have for you today. And again, the link to this story will be in the description. Bye for now. Well, that's all I have for today. Like if you like, share, comment, and of course, subscribe. And remember, working together, we can help keep Canada free. Thank you, and have a good day.